man, as I got ready this morning, I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback. Throwing on the first play is Corral. This is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up the 3rd and 10.
Right where this set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And that is incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. Third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 64 yards.
So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser. Walker. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Walker once more. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Allen now looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So a pretty good opening drive that'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Corral. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, Corral. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Devin Lloyd coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Pulled in at the 24. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And in that yardage game, they can run that play any day.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown Jaguars. A big play there. 59 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Corral. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. On 3rd down, Corral. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. Fielded at about the 28. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And they will take over 1st and 10. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Allen. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Open target here, Darius Slayton. first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Corral. Open man here is Gentry. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 73 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. From the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Jaguars back with it on offense. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Allen going to go on 4th down. Got a man, Slayton. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, a 16-yard touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the score.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Titans on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final game.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll run again, pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. They'll run for it. It's Walker, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Kenneth Walker taking it in from a yard out. And the Jags are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
They're going to keep it on the ground. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Titans now just about ready to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now Corral. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A give running left. It's Sanders. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Titans. Miles Sanders, 44 yards. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and through. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And Ingram holds it in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That gain on third down, good for 28. Throwing now is Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Rosas good with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. So that drive, 4 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Corral, another throw on 2nd down. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Corral with it, first down here. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Those are the kind of drives they look. From the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1 play drive and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Corral on first down. And that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd and 10. Corral looks to his running back, and he's got him. It's Miles Sanders. And it's a Titans touchdown. Miles Sanders with career touchdown number 60. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He's going to go up top again. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd and 10, here's Corral. Working the middle here, that's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker.
And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another run with Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, Corral.
Touchdown!
Devin Duvernay.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter.
Allen now on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen going right side. He finds Slayton. Touchdown Jaguars. Darius Slayton, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And a lead now of 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Titans now.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Corral lost it. The ball is out.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars use the short field to get in for 6. Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Titans getting set to go.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Meanwhile, Corral's throw is on target to Burks.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Now Corral, 3rd and 2. Open man is Burks, and he's got him.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
On first down, it's Corral.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. 7th play of this drive coming up. And a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd and long. Corral.
Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively. But they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Okay, so roughing the passer, I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is, just depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. To the air, Allen. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 33 yards.
And the Jaguars get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And this this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On third down, here's Corral. And he'll find Moreau here. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be fourth down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Allen. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Antonio Gibson.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Rosas good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Here's Allen to throw it. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Allen going to go on 4th down. Got a man, Slayton. And he is going to have a Jags first down on a well-designed play there. That gets them 16 to move the chains. Allen to throw once more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Back to Walker on first down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Allen off the play fake. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the result. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 50 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. From the 17, Allen finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a pickup of 6.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And several times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Antonio Gibson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Corral. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Corral is intercepted again. That's number 3. picked off by Tyson Campbell. Now, my goodness, CD, I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball, but for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter and now can really take some time off the clock. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Allen. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Roses to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
1st down. Here's Corral with it. Catch made. It's Moreau.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Corral looking to throw.
It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Here's Corral on 1st down. And once again, this is Sanders.
And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Corral to throw once again.
And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Corral incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And Corral will throw it. And brought in downfield by Burks. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Jaguars, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters real